again with the white guns.
Today's victim will be iDubbbzTV. Of course, everybody knows iDubbbzTV, famous creator of the Content Cop. Over his past 12 uploads, he has averaged 7,875,000 views, and divided by his 6.4 million subscribers, that means that 122% of iDubbbz's fan base is watching his videos. Now keep in mind, these statistics were collected maybe a couple weeks before the video was uploaded, so I can't guarantee that the statistics will be 100% accurate, but they're probably going to be pretty accurate for the most part. Obviously, the maximum score is only 60, so I'm going to subtract the other 62, but we will divide that by 4, and so that looks like he'll get 3.1 extra credit points later. As far as quality of content, I wouldn't say there's anything inherently wrong with his content. You could argue that, okay, bad unboxing is kind of cheap content. That's not really anything that was too hard to put together, but I think overall he would get about an 18 out of 20 for quality of content. Personality, this is where I might have to dock him a few points. iDubbbz is a great guy. He's been able to accomplish a lot on YouTube, and I think I would like to meet him in real life. But iDubbbz, he can seem like kind of a jerk at some points. Ian Carter, the real person, he's fine. If you see him on H3 podcast or in his collaboration videos, he's fine. But iDubbbz in general, he can act like a little bit of a jerk at some points. So I would say that's about a 7 out of 10 for personality. As far as interactions with other YouTubers, this one's a little bit sketchy too, because it depends on what your definition of other YouTubers really is. You can look at people like RiceGum and Tana Mojo and say that they have beef with iDubbbz, but a lot of people would argue that RiceGum and Tana Mojo are just retarded, so it doesn't really matter if they have beef with iDubbbz. And I would definitely sort of agree with that opinion, especially considering people like H3H3 and PewDiePie, much more respected members of the YouTube community. They would agree with most of what iDubbbz says. I do think that if you mix all this together, he should get about a 5 out of 10 for interactions with other YouTubers. So, right now, iDubbbz has a 90 out of 100. Let's see, is there any extra credit opportunity? So, this is where I take the 3.1 points from earlier and add them in. So, now he's up to 93.1. And is there any more extra credit he could get? I would argue that there is a little bit. I think he should get at least 2 points for every YouTube channel he has completely destroyed, off the top of my head. I can think of RiceGum, Tana Mojo, and Leafy is here. So if you're going to give him 2 points for each of those 3 channels, that's 6 points. That means iDubbbz gets 99.1 out of 100. I would say that's a pretty good score. If you think differently, you can leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching Part 2.